A hidden prayer tip. A hidden prayer tip. Hello, my name is Ana Maria Tudor, and I have a word for you which blesses me, so I'm sure it will bless you too. So it is from Psalm 57, and in Psalm 57 it says that I will cry to God Most High. I call out to high God. And here is me, and here is God, and in between it is my prayer. And what I want you to see is that it's not only that I call to God and cry to God, which is the Most High. It's not only a call to the one that is above everything. There is something more here, and this is which is more. Who is that God that towards you are praying? Who is Him? And here it says that God Most High, who accomplishes all things on my behalf, for He completes my purpose in His plan. I will say that again because it is amazing. God Most High, who accomplishes all things on my behalf, for He completes my purpose in His plan. And another translation says that the God who holds me together. So this is the God to whom I'm praying, to whom I'm speaking, to whom I'm calling to intervene in my situation. And look what is my belief that He will answer according to the psalmist. It says that He will send from heaven and save me. He sends orders from heaven and saves me. He will send from heaven and save me. He sends orders from heaven and saves me. And He has also a word for, He has an action towards my enemies. I want to skip that, but maybe you want to hear it. So He calls to account him who tramples me down. So it's kind of like He enters in judgment with them. He calls them to account. Actually it says him who tramples me down. And the message translation says that He humiliates those who kick me around. And I'm thinking of the powers, the spirits that are not from God, because we know that we are not fighting against flesh and blood. And before, this is part of His answer to me, this about the enemies. But before I get to His love towards me, His love answer towards me, I also want to tell you that in verse 5, when I pray, according to the psalmist, I say, soar high in the skies, O God, cover the whole earth with your glory. Or be exalted above heavens, O God, and let your glory and majesty be over all the earth. So this fact of being exalted made me think of the three skies. There are three sky levels, three heavens. The first one is where we see the stars, moon and the sun. The next one is where the spirits are present. So not those who are coming from God, but like the ones who are fallen, and the ones who are fighting my purpose, who are fighting my plan to be fulfilled. And above that, there is a heaven where is God, and where I'm also seated in Christ Jesus. And when I say be exalted above the heavens, in my heart, in my spirit, I feel like I want to experience the fact that God is above those powers. He is above them, but I want to experience that. You know, that when Daniel prayed, there were 21 days until the answer was delivered, because there was a fight in the heavens. There was a fight between God's between the one that was sent from God with a message, and with the spirits that were against it, territorial spirits, whatever, over that area. And so I want to experience that God is exalted above those heavens. Be exalted above the heavens, O God. Soar high in the skies, O God. And I want that everything will be covered with His glory and with His majesty. That kind of like His glory to shine bright, to be more seen, if I can say like that, than everything that fights beyond it. So back to our prayer. The God who accomplishes all things on my behalf, for He completes my purpose in His plan, and who holds me together. He is the God who delivers generous love, and He makes good on His word. He delivers generous love, and He makes good on His word. God will send out His loving kindness and His truth. He will send out His loving kindness and His truth. And because it reminded me of Psalm 20, I will say something from there too. You know, it says, "May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of God of Jacob set you securely on high and defend you on battle. Set you securely on high and defend you in battle. May He send you help from the sanctuary, His dwelling place." See, the same. He's sending you help. He's sending you His answer, His love, His loving kindness, everything from His dwelling place, and support and strengthen you from Zion. May He remember all your meal offerings and accept your burnt offering. May He grant you your heart desire and fulfill all your plans. Then we will sing joyously over your victory, and in the name of our God, we will set up our banners. May the Lord fulfill all your petitions. So, may God answer your prayer as we said. And remember, when you pray to God, define who He is for you. Call Him by the name that speaks to your heart in that moment, and He will show out for you, because He is that kind of God that will not leave you without answer. And He He rejoices when you recognize who He is. And we know that He raised His word above His name. So anything that you believe from His word, communicated sincerely to God, will have an answer. Blessings.